If business leaders recognize a need to operate responsibly and feel that their personal values are in accord with the organizational values, they will begin doing business in a new way. That is, they will establish new traditions in business communications around the world. It is increasingly apparent that the way business has been practiced over the past 30 to 40 years cannot meet the needs of today's global marketplaces. Neither has the way we have been doing business enhanced our true sense of meaning or purpose. Rarely has work provided us with an opportunity to grow personally and fully express ourselves. Rather, our jobs act to restrain in perpetuating insecurities and fears. Newly established practices by some of the world's most forward-looking business leaders include honoring the human spirit, empowering employees, practicing social responsibility, and building stakeholder community. There are similar emerging trends that suggest a new perspective on how we do business. These new traditions include some practices that can appear similar to past practices. Also, since cultural differences do exist, what is an old tradition in one country may be considered new in another. Cultural distinctions notwithstanding, new practices that are the result of new thinking, not new practices for the sake of new behavior. This new thinking requires a change of mind on the part of individual, that is, a breaking away from underlying assumptions and deeply held beliefs about how business should be done. Most of these assumptions or beliefs lie below the level of conscious awareness for most of us. To examine or challenge that deep-seated subconscious ideas, we need to expand our consciousness to become more aware of what motivates us. That is, to behave as we do. We must examine our established mindset and choices and choose a new paradigm from which to operate. Then we will be able to select appropriate new practices that preserve the best of the old traditions. Since the thinking underlying the new practices will be different, the qualities expressed in practice will be noticeably higher and deeper. Consider, as an example, a caring, concerned business founder who establishes a policy that no one ever be fired, that in the event of cutbacks, for example, the company would simply not hire replacements for those who leave. The founder's intention may have been to create a work environment in which workers could feel secure and open. On the death, or the departure of the founder, that tradition might continue because it was the established policy, not because the new management had the same concern for the employees as the founder. In other words, the form of the tradition might be maintained but lack the spirit or context the founder intended. Sorry. Rather than selecting solutions for each form over substance, a shift of mindset, or a change of context can provide the spirit or substance behind the practice. This new consciousness then becomes the basis for recreated intention that goes beyond merely following established procedures or enforcing approved policies. An expanded context allows for greater creativity, motivation, and freedom. There is great leverage in changing the context, the way we think, rather than attempting to revise each thought or behavior. Most of the problems in modern business originate from a flawed way of thinking. That is, a mindset that needs to be shifted if problems are to be resolved. As Einstein said, the world will not evolve past its current state of crisis by using the same thinking that created the situation. Log on to my website www.asifjmeet.com and have a look. My blog asifjmeet.wordpress.com is also up and running and can be logged at asifjmeet.wordpress.com. Have a great day.